Look for the Gummy Bear album in stores on November 13th with lots of music, videos, and extras.
We've all heard this classic line before, but only a very small percentage of people who listen to it actually listen to its commands. I know it's just so funny to joke around about the funny gummy bear with a fat ass and is unemployed and looks like a 30-year-old, but you people need to start committing to stuff. So today I've decided we are gonna rank the original Gummy Bear album together as a family. It's gonna be like one of those really shitty 4D movie things that you go to at the mall. So in the description there are two links. One goes to this tier list, and the other goes to the actual album. And I would like you all to open up both of these links and follow along with me as we venture through this hidden gem of an album, which shouldn't be so hidden if you fucking people just listen to it.
It's getting harder and harder.
So, I've never listened to this album except for the first song that everybody on the planet's listened to. So this should be a fun surprise for all of us. And this is the original album, not any of the 50 other ones that there is for some godforsaken reason. But we're gonna rate this tier list. We're gonna see how good these songs are. Let's get started. Let's get right into the first song. I Am a Gummy Bear. Oh, I'm a gummy bear. Yes, I'm a gummy bear. Oh, I'm a yummy tummy. Okay, so I just finished up listening to I Am a Gummy Bear. Easy S tier right there. Very simple, very catchy. Children everywhere love it. It's very popular. People love it. If you're born in 2007, you're probably conceived to it. So, classic song right there. There's not much to say about it. Everything's been said. We all love this song. Easy S tier. So let us move on to the next song, which is Funny DJ.
Life. There's roadblocks.
Let's see how funny this DJ really is. Oh, funny DJ, take me to the party. DJ, let me have some fun. Okay, so Funny DJ was a pretty interesting one. So it's pretty much about how the gummy bear wants to go out to the club, get some bitches, get laid, probably get drunk, do some fentanyl and stuff. And it's just him talking about that, how he wants to go out, dance, have fun. I think that message I can relate to. The music was actually pretty good. I was very surprised. I thought that I'm a Gummy Bear would be the only good song. Funny DJ was very good actually. So I think on a simple like musical note, I'd put it above I Am a Gummy Bear. But I don't think it's as classic, so I'm gonna give it a very solid A tier. Very solid A tier. So let us move on to the third song in the album, I Am a Scat Man. I'm not sure if this is a cover. I'm not sure if this is him talking about his scat because he's a gummy bear, and I don't know how his scat would look. But let's give it a listen.
Oh.
Okay, so Scatman did not talk about him shitting, unfortunately. It was just a cover of Scatman by this person. I don't know what his name is. But honestly, it was pretty shit. I really did not like that cover. His voice was weird. It sounded kind of like Hatsune Miku at points. Because it's like vocaloided. It was very strange. That's like I think that's D. I did not like that one. Not a little bit. So hopefully Sho Kakao, what the fuck? Sho Kakao can go ahead and wipe that taste out of my mouth, and it can be another banger like Funny DJ. So let's go listen to that and let's see how it goes. Sho Kakao, Sho Kakao. Okay, so I think it's pronounced oh sho cat fucking poo poo dumb shit. I don't know what it's called, but not as good as Funny DJ easily. I think it started off pretty good, but It started getting really repetitive, and I just kind of wanted it to end after a while, and the instrumentals were not very good. So I think I'm gonna give Chocolat or whatever. Also, it's French, I think. I think there was a lot of French stuff in there. I think that puts it down to worse than Scatman, honestly, just for the French. So, yeah, that's where that gets. Damn, 2 in a row that are bad. That's really disappointing. But the next song is simply entitled "Touch Me." So I'm interested in what this is gonna be about. But let's get it started, I guess.
His funny little requests.
Touch me.
His reprimands.
Touch me harder.
What a fucking weird song. Holy shit. What to say about this one? Okay, so first of all, the song is about him asking I presumably a woman to touch him all night, I assume in a sexual manner. I know songs like this sometimes have meanings about wanting to have sex and wanting to be loved, but they really did not fucking try in this one. And if this, I think this is meant for kids, I can't tell anymore, but they did not try to hide the sexual shit in this song. So that was just weird. There's also a baby laughing in the middle of the song, which made me very uncomfortable. I think for legal reasons, I'm not even gonna touch the instrumentals. They weren't bad, but no matter how good they were, they could have been the best fucking things ever. I think that, yeah, that's getting lower than all of them. That's bad. That is bad. Oh god. If you released that today, I think you'd be arrested. I don't have much hope in the rest of the album, if I'm being honest. But let's move on. Let's keep an open mind. Let's move on to the next song. Let's move on to Gummy from Bombay. That kind of sounds like a war zone. So I hope that the Gummy Bear gets his life together and goes to the military or something. That's my game theory. My name is Gummy. I come from Bombay. My name is Gummy. Well, Gummy from Bombay was definitely not as bad as any of these. Okay, it was pretty okay. The lyrics were pretty boring. I didn't really care for them. But I did see a pattern now. This fucking Gummy Bear loves to party, okay? He loves to smoke weed and have fun. So I really relate to that. So I think this really builds his character. Because of that, there's nothing really wrong with the song. It gets B tier. Definitely not bad, not the worst. Probably, actually, we'll bump it down a little bit. It's not the best, not the worst. Can't complain. Also, got a bit of an extra tier here. Let's move on to the next one. Itsy bitsy teeny weeny tiny whiny stupid. Okay, so I didn't read the name of this before I listened to it, but when I did read the name, I was pretty scared about what I was about to listen to. I thought it was gonna be a touch me situation, but it wasn't. It was actually pretty good. I was surprised. It was catchy. The instruments were nice and funky. They were very good. The only thing that worried me were the lyrics, because the lyrics are not in English. I don't know what language they are, probably French also. But they were so goddamn catchy, I really cannot blame them. Looking at the lyrics now, they're maybe a little bit creepy at some points. But I think in general it's pretty alright. I'm gonna give it a B. I think it's good. I like this song. I don't care what you say. Alright, moving on to the next song, Jodel Dance. Probably mispronounced that, but let's get right into it. So that song is really fucking weird. Honestly, I don't really know how to describe that one. That one was really fucking weird. I'm not gonna look up the lyrics to that. I'm just gonna hope that they weren't racist or really sexist or something cool like that. I don't know where to put this on. Personally, I really liked it. I thought it was a really fun song. But I get why some people might not like it as much, because it is pretty fucking weird. I think think for me it's not quite. I'm gonna put it right below Funny DJ. I really liked it. Like on an objective place, it'd probably be like here, but for me, it's like here. So I'm gonna keep it there because I like it. So we're getting back up. We're getting the good songs now. We're getting the good stuff. Next song is Blue, but let's see how good this cover is. Hopefully it's not a Scatman situation.
Yo, I'm really sorry, okay?
What is wrong with you? Why are you blue?
So it was another cover, but it definitely was better than I'm a Scatman. Not by much though, if I'm being honest. So I think I'm gonna put it low C. It was okay, very, very okay, very mediocre. Probably never listen to that again. Very forgettable. Go listen to the original version. It's 10 times better. But let's just move on to the next song now. Next song is Dien Popo. Let's give this a listen. Dien Popo Epo Zeus. Dien Popo Epo. So Dien Popo was very okay also. Not much to say about it, honestly. I don't know what that. Hold on, let me see what this translates to. Okay, so this is interesting. So what this is apparently talking about is about somebody's rump, somebody's ass. This part's also pretty interesting. This means something here. I thought it was pretty repetitive as far as a music standpoint, but on a lyrical standpoint now, it's more interesting than that. The lyrics are pretty cool, I must admit. Calling somebody's ass very cute, and saying stuff about their penis, apparently. I think that gives it a very solid mid-C. So let's go on to the next one. Hey mate, don't do that. I was sorry about that, mate. So honestly, when I first saw the name of the song, I thought it was gonna be some depraved gummy bear sexual fantasy, but it wasn't. I think it was just supposed to talk about like don't eat your boogers, don't swallow your cum, stuff like that. I didn't really like how it sounded. It was pretty annoying. It sounded like something that, like, if I was at a party and it turned on and it was on for like a minute too long, I'd probably just leave. I'd put this probably in high C. It's not as bad as this one. Not as bad as Scatman. It's probably right around there. It's not great. I don't want to talk about this song anymore. Let's move on to the next one. Chuka Ti Tari Chuka Mata Wadi the Mambo. So the lyrics, I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that song, but the lyrics for it were not in English, so I didn't really know what he was saying. And these translations I don't really trust, if I'm being honest. I didn't really like the song, if I'm being honest. I don't think it was as bad as Don't Do That, but it wasn't very good either. It's like barely above it. We're still down on the sine wave. We're at like right at the bottom, I think. This is pretty bad. Hopefully it's going up. It's going up. We're gonna get a really good song. Yeah, this song just kind of made me mad, if I'm being honest. I don't like this song at all. But yeah, let's move it along. Let's go to the next one. So Bush Bush Polka is a polka, and I'm actually a big fan of polkas. I think they're really cool. Thank you, Weird Al. And I actually really like this one. I don't know what the lyrics said. Hold on, back to the lyrics. So it appears it does not have to do with sex. I don't know what this means, actually. Okay, maybe it does have to do a little bit with sex, but it's probably fine. Overall, it's a really good song. I really enjoyed this one. This one's like A tier. Put it above Joel Dance. Not quite as good as Funny DJ. But I really liked that one. I was really into it. I thought everything about it was good. The instruments were cool. It was energetic. It was catchy. Banger alert. Let's move on. Do you think I'm sexy? Do you think I'm sexy? That instruments were okay, I guess. Not great. Lyrics weren't as bad as I was expecting. This seems to be the final one of the sexually inclined songs. I'm gonna talk about that now. Why the fuck are there so many songs in this goddamn album that just have to do with sex and all this adult naughty stuff. I don't get it. I thought this was meant for kids, okay? Everybody watched this as a kid. No sane adult would listen to this album. It's only gonna be children who listen to this. I don't get why they put in so many songs that have to do with sex. I don't get why the fucking gummy bear is so sexy. But besides that, it's like maybe better than these. I'd say honestly I prefer the blue cover. Yeah, that was not great. That was pretty disappointing. But next up we have Funny Bear, and that's a really good title. So I'm really hoping this one kicks in and this saves the whole album. So let us go. Okay, so Funny Bear in fact did not kick in and save this album. It was just a different rendition of the original, and honestly I think all of these are just different renditions of the original Gummy Bear song. If Do You Think I'm Sexy was the last actual song on this album, I'm gonna be really fucking disappointed. That's super disappointing. But right now I'll put Funny Bear. Like it's just like a different version. It's like a nighttime thing. It's like for babies to go to sleep to. I guess it's better than Itsy Bitsy Bikini. Sure, yeah, why not? Okay, yeah, so the last two are just covers. There's different languages for the different children around the world. I'm just gonna give these all their own separate row here. Okay. So that's the whole album. Yeah, I think my rankings are pretty fair. Honestly, I was pretty disappointed in that album. I don't know what I was expecting, if I'm being honest, but it was not that. There's such a big distinction between the stinkers and the bangers. Like these three, honestly, I'd listen to unironically, just on my own. This fucking polka song is actually awesome. Funny DJ was pretty good. I think I put polka above it. These couple ones I listen to on the regular, no problem. They're going to my playlist. Everything under that, absolutely. Do not, like, you can skip that, like, that's fine. Honestly, I think I'm gonna go to some kind of list for listening to Touch Me. So I hope you guys also did it with me. You guys can go ahead and share all your stuffs with me. Fax it to me if you know my facts. But how would I rate the general whole album as a whole? I think out of 10, I'd give it like a 6. It's a 6 mostly because it's just classic, everybody grew up with it. But a lot of these songs should not be shown to children. 3 of them are covers, really disappointing. A bunch of them have to do with sex, also very disappointing and unrelatable. Only 4 ones that I'd really say were really good, and the other ones were either okay to bad. So yeah, there's the tier list. The Gummy Bear album has now been listened to, so I guess there's only one real way to end this off. Holy shit. So yeah, thank you for watching. Oh, I'm a gummy bear. Yes, I'm a gummy bear. Oh, I'm a yummy tummy looking gummy bear.